Okay. Hey guys, I came to do the daily break today. So let's read what it says. I got a lot of strays today. Come on, you can do it. A feast of love. I am the living bread that came down from heaven. John 6:51. So the reading that this passage came from today is John 6:47 through 59. And if you're reading the Bible in a year, today's verses are Isaiah 62 through 64 and 1 Timothy 1. In the Danish film Babette's Feast, a French refugee appears in a coastal village. Two elderly sisters, leaders of the community's religious life, take her in. And for 14 years, Babette works as their housekeeper. When Babette comes into a large sum of money, she invites the congregation of 12 to join her for an extravagant meal of caviar, quail, and puff pastry, and more. As they move from one course to the next, the guests relax. Some find forgiveness, some find love rekindled, and some begin recalling miracles they witnessed and truths they learned in childhood. Remember what we were taught? They say little children love one another. When the meal ends, Babette reveals to the sisters that she spent all she had on the food. She gave everything, including any chance of returning to her old life as an acclaimed chef in Paris, so that her friends eating might feel their hearts open. Jesus appeared on earth as a stranger and servant, and he gave everything so that our spiritual hunger might be satisfied. In John's gospel, he reminds his listeners that when their ancestors wandered hungry in the wilderness, God provided quail and bread. That food satisfied for a time, but Jesus promises that those who accept him as the bread of life will live forever. His sacrifice, his sacrifices are spiritual cravings. His sacrifice satisfies our spiritual cravings. So the reflection question is, how has God satisfied your hunger? And what might it look like for you to give sacrificially? How has God satisfied your hunger? And what might it look like for you to give sacrificially? Okay, so what I think about when I think about how has God satisfied your hunger, I think about I think about growing up and thinking that I wanted everything that everybody else had, and like thinking that people who had money or nice cars and stuff like that, thinking that I wanted like all that stuff too. And not to say that I don't still want nice things, but I thought that they had something that I didn't have that I really needed to have. And so just maturing, God showed me that, I could have those things, but those people, they don't have anything that I don't have that makes them like special, and that satisfied a hunger that I had because I felt like, for a long time. And sometimes, to be honest, I still feel like, even though I consciously can think about it a different way, sometimes I still feel like if I don't have the things that another person has, that is something wrong with me, or that I'm lacking something that they have. And I think my hunger is satisfied God when He shows me in different ways that the things that I have are important, and that those those things, that's not where my aim should be. My goal shouldn't be in trying to attain the things that other people have. It should be, in trying to build myself and just, focus on the things that He has for me, and the things that I feel in my heart. I shouldn't be feeling like it's something wrong with me because I don't have the things other people have. So I don't know if I fully explained that, but in my head, it all made sense. So let me see the other part of the question. What might it look like for you to give sacrificially? So let me see. What might it look like for me to give sacrificially? So I'm a real introvert, right? And so it's some things that I want to do, like some community things that I want to do. But I have trouble, like, I really be like not wanting to be around people. And so I feel like just starting to get out and go do things and like stuff that I feel like I should be doing or I feel like I should be a part of, to just sacrifice the fact that I don't like to be around people or I don't want to be around people and start becoming a part of these social things. Because when I've been forced into a couple situations lately where I had to be around people, and it taught me a lot about myself and a lot about how people work. And I have a lot of stuff I want to do on the internet, and since I've been like out of the loop for like 2 or 3 years, it I feel like it taught me how I could find my way back into the loop. Like I have to start getting around people and knowing how they working and what they doing and what's modern. But I'm going back to not wanting everything everybody else has or wanting to do it their way. I'm glad that he's giving me like a sort of a piece where I can learn the way they think now, but I don't have to feel like that has to be my zone. You know what I'm saying? I can just use that as a beneficial tool and doing what I feel like I should be doing or I feel like God put me here to do. So that's what I got from today's lesson. And the prayer for today is Jesus, thank you for giving your body and blood for us. In the name of Jesus, amen. See y'all later. God bless.